Today, I have something for you I know you've been curious about. It's something a lot of you have been eyeing, but maybe were hesitant to pull the trigger for one reason or another. Well, you know, what helps me make a big decision like this is a little unbox therapy. This is an unboxing of the Apollo Go. We'll be announcing a giveaway in the coming weeks, and the only way you can win is to subscribe. So go hit that button. I'll wait. So the first thing you notice about the Apollo Go that is different from our other models is the box. This box is made with one simple thing in mind, is to be appealing when you see it in stores. As you might know, Apollo is now in Best Buy and other big retailers, so we wanted a box that when you look at it, it looks appealing and it's competitive against the other big brands. So this is why we ditched the original just Apollo City or Air that was in cardboard. Then we had the TV on it to help with delivery. And we went straight with just the beautiful scooter on it, and we went with darker shade, and it's a lot more appealing and also realistic. Now let's flip the box around and show you all the innovative features that is inside the Go. The first obvious feature of the Go is a dual motor. We have a dual 350 watt motor with a peak output of 750 watt. So both combined together is 1500 watt, which is insane for an entry-level commuter. And both of these motors are going to allow you to climb hills of up to 25 degrees and even a little bit more. Then we have our crazy battery pack. Like all our other models, we're using 21700 cells, which is the same format of batteries that you find in electric cars. And that's going to give you, well, a higher energy density, more range, and also a higher discharge current, which is the reason why we're able to do a dual motor with such a strong burst within a small scooter like this. We have our LED display, also called the dot display, which is fighting against all the reflection of the sun. Really happy about that. And we also have the quad lock that comes in the box, and you have the little sticker to put on your phone to be able to lock the phone in place. We have the self-healing tires. We have our front and rear suspension that we call Airflow. And we have the phoneless display, again, the same thing as the quad lock, to put really better emphasis on the experience that we can offer with our software. We have the IP66 water resistant rating, which is the highest in the industry. And it's great to see that we have it on super expensive models like the Apollo Pro, all the way down to the Apollo Go. We have our V8 throttle that allow you to have, well, a throttle dedicated to acceleration and one dedicated to region braking. So what does it mean? Well, it means that you'll basically never have to use your mechanical brake, so your scooter brake's gonna last for years to come. We have turning signal both on the handlebar and the rear of the body, and it just looks so cool with that rear light here. When it's red and it flips to yellow, it's all integrated, it's beautiful. This is well made. And lastly, the Apollo app, which is gonna power this whole scooter, and again, really give you another level of experience. So now that we walked you through the box, let's open it and see what's inside. This is how it is now. We're gonna flip the box like this. So now, instead of opening the box from the top and pulling the scooter, which can be heavy, well, now the box is on the ground and you can simply open it like this. We open it, and instead of having a bunch of styrofoam like clipped together to hold the scooter in place, we have two very simple styrofoam that's gonna englobe the entirety of the scooter. So way better for shipping and protection. So before we get into assembly, let's look at what's inside the box. Everything here is the proof that we learned from our mistake the hard way. The first thing being how you open the box and what is communicated on the box. The second thing is how the scooter is protected inside the box, like I just showed you, the sandwich method with the styrofoam. Then we have the silica gel bag to remove all the moisture. We have a dedicated sheet that explains to you what every button does. Instead of being inside the manual on the 98 page, it's right there, pretty simple. And you have the QR code to scan the app and download it to be able to set up your scooter. If you turn it around, the simple steps of how to set up your scooter as well. Then we have the manuals with the screws inside to install the headset to the stem. And we have a quad lock sticker that you can put on your phone case if you don't want to buy a dedicated phone case, to then be able to lock your phone onto the headset. Then we obviously have the charger for the scooter. This is a 2 amp charger, so it's gonna take around 7 hours to charge it. And if you want to go faster, we're gonna have a dedicated fast charger for the Apollo Go. Then you can see there's a lot of plastic. And why do we put so much plastic around the scooter? Why is it all wrapped into it if it's protected by the styrofoam? Well, we noticed that there's a lot of scooters that were arriving with styrofoam marks on them. We said, okay, to protect against the scratch during, well, when we box the scooter, and also to fix this problem, we're gonna put the whole scooter inside a plastic bag. And lastly, we have the toolkit, which is quite comprehensive with the Apollo Go, just like the Apollo Pro. So let's open it and see what's inside. The first thing you see is the Apollo screw sheet. So this is one of my favorite parts about our new lineup, is we provide you a sheet that describes, points out every little screw on the scooter, all of them, and it's labeled what is the name of the screw, and you can also see what is the thread, what is the type of screw. You know, you have shoulder screw, you have regular screw, you have nut and bolt, so it's important when you go to like a hardware store to be able to communicate it clearly. So it's all labeled here, and you even have the picture of that screw, so that's going to make it a lot easier for you. But we don't even rely on you going to the hardware store. We put all those screws inside the toolkit, labeled with all the numbers that you see here to make it even easier for you in the event that you do need a spare screw in the future. So if we open the toolkit, the first thing you have is a big wrench to be able to undo the front motor. You have an air pump extender for making it easier when you inflate your tires. And this is compatible with everything that has a regular air valve, so even when you want to inflate your bicycle or whatever, it's going to be helpful. Then we have quite a big Allen key set here, and we have the Apollo branded air pump. We also added the turning signals cap. So a lot of people mention that when they drop the scooter, it can land on the turning signal and then they crack because they're plastic. So we decided to include two extra ones here in the event that this does happen. And lastly, you have the big bags with all the screws labeled, as I was mentioning, which are gonna come handy in the future. So now let's get it out of the plastic to see what it looks like on the table. Of course, the table is barely long enough. So as you can see, a lot of thought went into the unboxing experience to make it as effortless as possible for you to be able to basically do it alone. The setup is pretty simple. You just put the headset in place, put the 6 screws and the rubber latch here. We're gonna have a dedicated video that's gonna be coming out shortly. So for now, we'll speed through this process and show you the whole scooter. All right, so as you can see, quick setup. Now I'm gonna add the rubber latch. So this rubber latch is just an added safety feature. In the event that the orange button comes undone, like this, you still have something holding the latch in place, which is a rubber strap. It's also convenient for when you want to fold the scooter like this, and you want the latch to be held down. Well, now you can put this and it's going to be down like this instead of being up and maybe hitting something in your car or anywhere and then deform this latch. So there you have it, the unboxing of the Apollo Go, the production model. A lot of more content is going to be published in the upcoming weeks, including the proper setup guides. But as you just saw, it's pretty simple. Everyone should be able to do it. Let us know in the comment below what you think about this scooter and if you think you're gonna pre-order one. Again, deliveries are aiming to be at the end of March, which is just around the corner. We are very happy about this scooter. It feels amazing, and for the price, it beats everything else on the market. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.